Hey y'all, what's up? Happy November. Thanks for listening to the silliest episode in the world last week. Sometimes you and your dear friends need to be silly in honor of Halloween. And also they are about to move to New York and you're like, I have to be silly with you. I don't know. Oh, here comes my dog. She's got a limp. I'm sure you could hear that. Anyway, that was a special treat. We are back to real life. No more podcast theater for now. So this week, because the episode is coming out on the Tuesday, November 5th of 2024, which, happens to be the day we learn the results of one of the largest displays of public opinion in the United States, I thought I would theme the episode around voting and elections and presidency and voting. Now, do I have any political knowledge? No. Do I feel very confident about my own research surrounding the potential elected officials? Not at all. So, this is not going to be an educational thing. In the slightest. I'm literally just going to tell you about my experience voting. Then in the end, I'll throw in some of my own campaigns for presidency and the things I want for this country. So yeah, this is going to be a very short episode, and it's just going to be me talking. And it's not going to be in depth. It's a busy day, today. I feel like there's probably enough going on. I don't need to do anything crazy. I think we all have our attention somewhere else. So let me just tell you about voting. I voted yesterday on the 4th of November at my local civic center. I did wonder if I was allowed to record my process, but one quick Google search let me know that if I took any pictures, video, or recorded any audio of me voting, I would be immediately sent to the guillotine. So I did not do that. I did record for a couple minutes when I was standing outside in the longest line I've ever been in, just so I could give you guys sort of an atmospheric presence. It was really dark and windy and cold. I hope you guys picked up on that. Also, I am so genuinely afraid of breaking the two-party consent laws in Illinois in terms of recording audio and visual. So even though I was standing outside in public and there was no expectation of privacy, I did not record the man who came up to me and my mom and asked if we wanted to scan his QR code to learn more about the Republican candidates. I only recorded our response to him.
I think I'm good. Yeah, we're set. Thank you though. Sure.
Anyway, we stood out there for an hour, maybe 90 minutes. Then we made it inside and stood in line again for another hour. And then I got my voter card from a registration man who was really, really excited that my name was Talisman. We chatted for a minute. Everyone in line was pissed off. But then I got back in line, and then we entered the voting room, and it kind of looked like the SATs, and there was a weird vibe in there for sure. I sat down, started clicking some buttons, and I genuinely got scared that I was hitting the wrong ones, not the wrong ones, I was doing it wrong, but I was scared that okay, if I'm going to be honest, I was really, for some reason, nervous that I was accidentally voting for Trump. And I, was checking, over and over and over again. And it was, really straightforward, so I don't know why. No, I do know why I'm mentally ill. But I sat there and double-checked my answers, 6 or 7 times. And then one of the volunteers walked over to the girl sitting next to me and told her that she needed to hurry up, which is crazy. And I think she definitely cannot do that. But then I got scared that she was going to yell at me. So then I was like, okay, stop double checking. You didn't accidentally vote the wrong way 7 times, I promise. So I printed out my ballot and I put it in the big old box. And then as we were leaving the building, I think this is so funny. It's fucked up. We were leaving the building and I told the security guard that my mom definitely did fraud. Which obviously I think is funny, and I feel like he laughed a little bit, but my mom was not happy, so sorry about that. But yeah, that was it. That was done. Civic duty done. I somehow managed to get there and do all of this at the exact wrong time for all of the benefits, in that I got there too late to be interviewed by the news. God, I would have given them a show. They were packing up as I got there. And then I got there too early. They started giving hot chocolate and coffee to the other people in line. Rude. This was when I was inside and they gave it to the outside people. Sorry, I wasn't as late as those losers. And then also they ran out of I voted stickers. Bro, why did I even go? Why did I even vote? If not to get that sticker and put it on my Instagram story. Just kidding. Hehehe. It is interesting to think that I'm like making this episode and releasing this episode the day of like the results of my choices and the choices of like millions of Americans. I do know that voting is important. I encourage everyone to vote. I'm never going to say anything against voting. But if I'm being so honest, you guys, sometimes I'm like, what are we even doing? What is voting and president and government and society? I'm supposed to be living in a cave and gathering and hunting. Like, what is democracy? What is law and order to me, a girl who, listen, if aliens came to this earth and were like, we're gonna heal this planet by killing off humanity, I'm a girl who's like, yeah, that makes sense, go right ahead. But, like, you know, what is buy thing in store and have good credit? To me, a meat object, living on rock object in space. I don't know, I guess it's everything. I guess it's all we got. Right now, it's actually everything. It is everything. It's actually everything. It's everything to us. It's all we have right now. So it's actually really, really, really important. Don't get so sad you think you can't do anything to make things better. Don't do that. Anyway, this has been really fun and uplifting, I'm sure. But I guess I'll probably kind of cut it short. What else is there to say, really? So I'll close this out with a list of a few changes I personally would spearhead for if and or when I am president of these United States. Number 1, 3-day work weeks. Number 2, print more money and give it to everyone. Easy. Why has no one thought of that? Number 3, stop going to space or in the ocean. That's none of our business. Number 4, make the scientists invent cigarettes that are good for you. Number 5, flying cars but only for girls. And number 6, I don't like the month of March, and we're gonna get rid of it. It's gone. No more March. If your birthday's in March, Sorry you were born in the worst month. I should probably check on the historical relevance of March before releasing this. No, fuck it. I'm not gonna. Not fact checking. Fuck March. It's out. I gotta shut up. Anyway, hope everything goes okay tonight. Hope we survive this one. Yeah. Thank you if you voted. If you didn't, okay. And I love you. And next week is my birthday. I actually have no idea what I'm going to do for the podcast for my birthday. So you'll find out when I find out. I'm either going to do something like really complicated or like barely anything at all. So I guess we'll find out together. Yeah, and thank you for your continued support. I love you all. I love you. Bye.